The release of Kilmar Abrego Garcia is in limbo after a federal court hearing today in Nashville. A judge just set the terms of Garcia's release in this case, but ICE is expected to immediately detain him for being in the country illegally. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 6. I'm Haley Wilgus. Bob Mueller is off tonight. The national debate on immigration has been focused on Garcia after he was mistakenly deported to El Salvador. The feds flew him back to Nashville earlier this month to face federal charges tied to a 2022 traffic stop in Putnam County. Prosecutors claim he was smuggling people in the country illegally through Tennessee. A federal judge criticized the government's evidence and ordered Garcia's release from custody before he goes to trial. One thing we learned today, the judge says she has no authority over ICE following his release, which does complicate the next steps in this case. Our Sam Clementi was inside the federal courthouse this afternoon and has more on what happened.
Judge Barbara Holmes laid out all the standard, as she said, conditions for pretrial release, which include monitoring of his location. In fact, he's going to have to stay with his brother, Abrego Garcia, if he is released. He can't have drugs, can't have alcohol, can't be around guns, has to have anger management, all these different conditions, over 20 from what we counted. But they only take effect if he is, in fact, released from ICE custody. But at the end of the trial, the two sides, the DOJ and the defense, were arguing over where exactly Abrego Garcia would be housed if he's with ICE. The DOJ said, hey, we don't have authority over ICE or Homeland Security. The defense said, we'd like to know where our client is, and we'd like him to be in Middle Tennessee. That led to us taking a recess today, coming to no actual decision. Both sides will file briefs. The expectation, the hope, is that there will be a decision later this week, although we will not be returning to court. It will all be done via briefs, we are told. But for the time being, Abrego Garcia is heading with the U.S. Marshals back where he was this morning, and he will remain in their custody until another decision is made on his future and where exactly he's going to be based if he is handed over to ICE. Reporting in downtown Nashville, Sam Clementi, News 2.